Imagine this. You wake up one morning in your cozy Chicago apartment, the sun filtering through the blinds, only to find your boyfriend of 2 years has vanished without a trace. Closet half empty, toothbrush gone, no note, no call, nothing. That's how my nightmare began on June 15th. But let me rewind, because this story isn't just about a disappearance. It's a wild tale of obsession, betrayal, and the most epic karma I've ever witnessed. Buckle up, because what started as innocent scrolling turned into a cross-continental catastrophe that left my ex stranded, broke, and begging for mercy from a fantasy that never existed. It all kicked off in March when my boyfriend, Ethan, discovered Korean TikToks. At first, it was cute. We'd lounge on our beat-up leather couch, binging Netflix, while he'd show me clips of glowing skincare hacks and sizzling street eats. "Look at that bibimbap. Way better than our takeout," he'd say with a grin. I didn't mind. I'm Sarah, a busy nurse pulling double shifts at the local hospital, often in my comfy Gap joggers and faded H&M tee. Life was simple, or so I thought. By late March, the comments crept in. One night, as I collapsed onto the couch after a grueling day, Ethan glanced up from his phone. Korean women really know how to glow up. It's all about that effort. His eyes flicked to my messy bun and bare face. I laughed it off, but it stung. A week later, during dinner at our tiny kitchen nook, he shoved his screen in my face. A flawless influencer blending foundation. See her eyeliner? So precise. And that hair, silky smooth. Korean standards are just on another level. I nodded, but inside, doubt flickered. April hit, and his phone time exploded. He'd bolt awake at dawn, diving into Korean beauty and soul-style hashtags. Meals turned into tutorials. Watch how she layers her serums. Effortless elegance. I felt the shift. To keep up, I splurged on a flat iron from Ulta and started straightening my curls every morning before my shift. I swapped my trusty Cetaphil for trendy K-beauty essences ordered from Amazon. Even ditched my go-to deli sandwich for salads, joining a local gym to get toned, but nothing satisfied him. "You could try contouring like this," he'd say, pausing a video mid-laundry fold, "and maybe shed a few pounds. Asian girls keep it so slim and graceful." Ouch. By mid-April, intimacy fizzled. He crashed on the couch, claiming my tossing kept him up for his shifts at the car dealership. Hugs were shrugged off. Work stress? Babe, not in the mood. Nights stretched long as his screen glowed till the wee hours, while I stared at the ceiling, wondering what I'd done wrong. He quit the compliments, the I love yous, before work. When I masked up with those snail mucin sheets he'd raved about, he'd barely glance. I cooked bulgogi from a YouTube recipe. He poked at it and pushed the plate away. Sneaking peeks at his phone revealed endless likes on Korean influencers in tiny outfits, mukbangs of aesthetic meals, searches for soul eateries, language apps, and cultural forums. My heart sank. This wasn't a phase. It was an escape. Then, in early June, my dad called during my break. "I've been stashing cash for a surprise for you two. Ethan's in on it, helping plan something epic. Just wait, kiddo." Hope sparked. Maybe this distance was him plotting romance, a getaway to rekindle. Us, I envisioned beaches, no phones, just us. That weekend, I hit Macy's for a flowy maxi dress and cute wedges, dreaming of Insta-worthy pics. June 15th shattered it all. Empty bed, vanished clothes, even his parka and Xbox headset. Panic dialed his number 15 times, voicemail full, raced to his job, called out sick, hit up his buddy Mike. Haven't seen him in weeks. Called his sister in Denver, mom in Miami. No clue. Police report filed June 16th. Adults can walk away. Any red flags? I shook my head, but deep down, those TikToks loomed. June 18th, Mike texted, "Didn't want to meddle, but Ethan sent this." A WhatsApp snap. Ethan beaming at O'Hare, flashing a one-way ticket to Incheon Airport, Seoul. Departure, 5 a.m. that fateful day. My world spun. Calling dad broke him. I wired him $14,000 from my nest egg. He said it was for your dream proposal trip together. Tears flowed. Dad's construction gigs, skipped breaks, that rusty pickup, all sacrificed for a lie. Chaos ensued. Thanks to Reddit commenters who predicted he'd crawl back, you nailed it. I bombarded Ethan via every app. Delivered. Unread. Dad arrived in June 19th, crumbing at the table where Ethan once flaunted those videos. Ethan had spun a yarn since May. Sarah's obsessed with Korea. Wanna propose there. Need help funding flights, hotels, fake printouts, teary vows of love. Dad, beaming with pride, handed over his overtime haul without a second thought. "I'm sorry, sweetie." I bragged to the guys about what a keeper he was, diving into Ethan's feeds. Last Insta post, June 10th. Major shifts ahead. TikTok likes halted June 14th, but comments, months of gorgeous glow and teach my GF this. One from May. "My girl needs your routine tips on a beauty vlog." Rage. Boiled. Then June 12th, bombshell on a Hana Glow Zid. "Excited to meet soon." Reply, "Can't wait for Seoul." Her profile, airbrushed perfection, cafes, outfits, vibes Ethan craved, too polished, almost unreal. Screenshots fired off to Ethan. "I know about Hana. Stole dad's cash for your fantasy chick." Pathetic. Still unread. Bank said no reversal. Voluntary transfer. Dad hesitated on charges, hoping for remorse. Ethan's mom called June 22nd. Clueless. He mentioned personal time. Korea? Related to his Asian fixation, his brother flagged. She'd heard his rants. American women don't compare. Thought it was fleeting. Like his crypto flop or gym bro phase. Mortified, she vowed to dig. No word from Ethan. Cowardly silence. Hana's account went private post Snoop. Fake profile attempts? Denied. Then, Mike rang June 23rd. Urgent text from Korean number. "Gotta talk ASAP. Keep quiet." No follow-up. I urged Mike, "Tell him to call me and dad first." June 24th, 11 a.m. International ring. Ethan's voice, crackling panic. "Everything's messed up. Need home. Cards frozen. Flight canned." I snapped. After ditching and thieving, explain the 14K in Hana. Stammers. Scouting proposal spots. Hana's just a blogger buddy. Lies unraveled. Packed everything. Extended stay. Comments. Misunderstood. He pivoted. Work burnout. Relationship rut. Korea asa fresh start for us. Flamed my misremembered chats. Denied body shaming. Gaslighting peaked. "You push the K-beauty stuff." I fired back specifics. Petite jabs post-meal. Hair Hair critiques mid-straighten, makeup demands. He deflected, begged for wire, explain in person, pay dad back ASAP. Calls flooded 6 that day. Begging, tears, anger. You're heartless in my crisis. Mom crashing with me fumed. On call 6, she snatched the phone. You slimy thief, stole from a good man, crushed my girl with your fetish crap. Wire the cash or face hell. Ethan sputtered. Mom grilled. Expenses? Job quit? Winter gear in summer? Hana? Contradictions piled. Cultural chat, he whined. Mom. Bull. You targeted dad's heartstrings. Dad joined that night. We dissected evidence. He felt duped. Honored Ethan as son material. Mom. Preyed on your love for Sarah. June 25th call. Ethan defeated. Scammed bad. Lost it all. Pressed. Hana's fake. Thought she was a soulmate. Fixed our issues. Admitted no proposal. Chased online perfection. Meetup flop left him stranded. Worse than imagined. Mom. Hang up. But curiosity won. I needed closure on the cash. Final call June 26th. Speaker on. Ethan. Wrecked. Hana's AI-generated scam. Fake pics, vids, voices, all bot. Laughter erupted. I howled. Mom gaped as he detailed DMs from May. Real chats. Praising him. Luring to Seoul. Sent $2,500 pre-trip. Outfit bills. Grandma aid. Classic hooks. Arrived buzzing. Waited hours at the cafe. Ghosted. Account vanished. Other users. Catfished dude. Guest house survival. Convenience ramen. 14K blown on flights. Sends. Splurges. Called his folks. Brutal confession. Dad. Disgrace. Mom wept. They wired flight cash. Called mine apologizing. Offered full payback plus 1K. Sorry. Touched. Dad accepted. I unleashed. Pathetic. Ditched real love for pixels. Families wrecked over delusion. He pleaded return. Learned. Delete. Apps fix us. Nope. Moved on. Gym for me. Skincare too. Your history. He lashed. Vindictive. Korean women forgive better. I roared. They'd loathe your fetish. AI liked you for cash. Loser. Post call. Blocked his new Insta apology. Parents confiscated. The phone. Adult. Grounded. Back home. Job hunting to repay. Therapyism mandated. Mom spreads the AI tale as peak comedy. Karma served. Obsession to humiliation. Taught the predictors. He crawled, but reality bit harder. No more updates. I'm free. Glowing on my terms.